Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here with us. As many of people reflect on what may have been happening behind the scene with Fujikaze, it became important to begin from the claim and ground perspective. While there has been growing discussion among fans about a sudden discussion or a noticeable change in the direction, much of what is being shared is based on interpretation rather than confirmed detail. Because of this, the most meaningful way to approach the situation not through speculation but through careful observation and an understanding of how he has expressed himself over time. Looking back at his career, the consistency element stand out. Fujikaze had always approached this music and public presence with a strong sense of individuality. Rather than following trend or expectation, he appeared to move according to his own international rhythm. His song performance and even this communication style often feel personal and reflective, as if they are shaped by ongoing thought rather than sudden reaction. With that in mind, what may appear to be a sudden decision from the outside could in reality be the result of the longer internal process that is not immediately visible to the public. Among fans, the reaction have been varied from general thoughtful, some people express surprising or uncertainty, while others choose to take as more patient and understanding stance. This is a scene that makes listeners do not want to rush to clean. Instead, they refer to wait for cleaner word. This kind of response reflects a deeper level of trust between the artist and the audience. It shows how the connection is not only based on surface level update but on a longer relationship built through music and shared experience. At the same time, it is natural to consider that any artist, especially in one with a strong in a personal voice, may go through period of reflection or change. Creative work often involve questioning direction, exploring new idea, and sometimes stepping back to resilience. These moments are not always visible, and when they can be misunderstood if viewed too quickly. Without directly confirmation, it would not be accurate to assign specific reason or emotional state to his decision. However, it is reasonable to acknowledge that growth and change are the part of any long-term creative journey. What is particularly interesting is how different people interpret the same situation in different ways. Some see the recent development as a sign of transformation or evaluation, while others view them more curiously as some time that need time to fully understand. Neither position is necessarily right or wrong. Instead, they reflect the personal connection each listener has with his music. Because his work often carries emotional depth, fans tend to respond in ways that are shaped by their own experience as well. As time passes, more clarity more naturally emerge. New music interview or public statement could provide additional insight into his current direction. Until then, the situation remain open ended. The uncertainty rather than begin something negative can also be seen as part of process. It allows space for anticipation, reflection, and a deeper engagement with his book. It is also worth remembering that in the past some of his choices may have seemed unclear at the first but later gained meaning when viewed in a broader context. Over time, different elements of his career have connected in ways that were not immediately obvious. This pattern suggests that patience can often lead to improved completely understanding what feels uncertainty and know how many eventually fit into a larger narrative that become clearer with time. Ultimately, the most reliable way to understand Fujikaze is through his music and message he chooses to share directly. While discussion and reaction can provide a perspective, they are only one part of the picture. His song, lyrics, and performance remain the most authentic expression of his thought and feeling. By returning to these, listener by find any sense of continuity even during a moment of change. In this sense, what some describe as a shocking development may be better understood as the natural continuation of his artist's path rather than focusing only on surface level impact. It may be the more meaningful to consider how this moment fit into his going on journey. With the claim and attentive approach, fan can continue to engage with his work in a way that reflects and both his individuality and the evolving nature to creativity. For now, the situation invites quiet observation rather than immediate judgment. Encourage listener to create and remain open to appreciate what has already been created and to follow future development to unfold at their own unfold placed. In doing so, the experience become less about uncertainty and more about connection, misunderstanding, and the sheer process of growth between an artist and the people who listen to his work. Thank you for watching the video. For getting more update, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.